Hi everyone, and welcome to this Revit family tutorial specific to the furniture industry. In this tutorial we will be covering a basic table. What we will be covering in this video: using reference planes to draw, learn how to create parameters, learn to create different types of the same table. Let's begin.
So we're going to start off here with a new family. We're going to pick a furniture template. Press OK. So first thing we're going to do is just check our drawing that it's in dimension, or it's in the right unit. So okay, we're in inches here. So click it, and we're going to change it to millimeters, and click OK, and OK again. And what I like to do is just save your project or your family before we start. So we're just going to desktop, and we're going to go basic table. And once you're here, go into the options, and maximum backups is set as 3. So we're just going to set that to 1 because we don't want to be we don't need that many backups. Press save. Okay, so here we are in the furniture template, and what we're going to do is we're going to start laying down the foundations for our table. So what we need to do for drawing purposes in Revit is use what's called a reference plane. So we click a reference plane, and we will put 4 reference planes. 4 reference planes, one top, one bottom. Why does that keep going up? Let's cancel. And we go one left, one right. And this is going to be our shape of our tabletop. And just to save some time, we can probably put in our reference planes for our legs also. So we'll just mirror this left side. We'll do the same with the top. Actually, we'll not. We'll do that in a minute. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll dimension this. So one issue with using parameters while drawing Revit is so if we dimension across here, our model will not stay centered to this axis. So what we need to do is dimension everything from the center point. So we dimension the left side to the center, and then the center to the right, and then we're going to hit this equal, so everything stays equal to the center. And we will do the same with the we'll do the same with the side. So click, and we do that, yeah, and hit your equals. We'll also dimension the overall of the tabletop. So there we go. And we will once we put in our parameters, we'll just test that everything stays equal. So we need to put in our length and our width parameters. So we go up to this tab, it's called family types, and in here we can choose different types this area here is for parameters. So we can go down to the left and click new parameter, and this tab comes up. So what we need is a length and a width. So we're going to put in length, and we're going to have it as a type parameter, and we will press OK. So here you can see our dimension and its length, and we need the value. So we'll make this 600. We also need a width, so we will new parameter, and we will go width WIDTH. Alright, that's also a type parameter. We'll also make this 600. So hit apply. Well, it's not going to do anything because we haven't assigned our parameters. We'll just press OK for a second. Okay, so we will double click our dimension. We'll go up here to this label tab. You can drop an arrow there and we can see our parameters. So we will name this one length. You can see that it changes, and we will also do the same with the width, and it also changes well. And see the way it all comes to the center. So that's what our equals is there for, so everything stays center. Okay, so what we can do now is we could put in our outline of our solid geometry for our tabletop. So go to create and we hit extrusion and we go over here and we click this rectangular. So there's two ways we can do this. We can either click on one edge and bring it down to the other and then hit all our padlocks, or we can draw it anywhere and then we can go up and use our align tool and click our reference plane first. It's very important that our reference plane is clicked first and click our geometry. So we click our reference plane, second click will be our geometry, and it always lock. So we'll just do that the whole way around. And lock. Okay, so you can see there in pink that our outline for our tabletop is set, so we'll just click finish. Okay, so we'll just go to our 3D view so we can see. So there's our tabletop. So let's change it. So there it is. It's just a block at the minute, but we can add some legs to it now. So we will go back. We will go back to our floor plan reference view. So here we are. Okay, so what we need to do is put in some more reference planes. We will just one at the top, one at the bottom, and one on each side. Okay, so we're gonna need another parameter. So we go back down, new parameter. We go leg thickness. It's a type parameter also. Click OK, and we'll give it dimension of 40. That's okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to dimension our legs, dimension all of them. Okay, so we've done dimension, now we just need to add our parameter. So we double click this and our label tab comes up. So instead of clicking each one individually, we're going to click one, hold control, and we're going to pick the other three, and then we're going to add our leg thickness parameter. And you can see there that they all change uniformly, so they're all the same. You can see here that the text is pretty large, so we'll just go down to our scale on the bottom left. We'll change that to 1:10 and get smaller. Okay, so what we need to do next is draw in the geometry for our legs. So back up to create, extrusion, and we're going to pick rectangle. So we could either draw it inside it and use the align tool and click all our buttons or all our lock planes or locks even, but just to save time we're just going to click them on and we're going to click lock. We're going to do the same for each one. Make sure all our padlocks are locked. Reason for that is for when we make different sizes of this table, we want our legs to follow the table once we move it, and also just for the geometry, like if you want to make your legs bigger or thinner, they will you're really moving the planes, and when you lock it onto the planes, your legs will move with them. So that's the reason for that. So we're going to just, we've them done, all our padlocks done, we're going to click OK. Okay, so we've all that done. We're just going to go to our front view. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so here we are with our reference plane, and see we have a box here. So we just have our box, which is our top, and these two here are our legs. So what we need to do is set up another reference plane. So go to create reference plane, put our reference plane there. We're above the box, so we're going to set this to our height, our table height. And for that again, we're going to use a parameter. So back into our family types, new parameter, we'll go table height. Type parameter as well, so press OK. We'll give this a height of 500. We're just going to click OK. So exit, and we will pick our dimension, give it the table height, say, there we go. So we can do this two ways. We can click and drag, or we can use our line tool. So click your reference plane and your top and lock it in. And we forgot to put in our tabletop thickness plane, so what we're going to do is put in another plane for our tabletop thickness just below our tabletop height, and we will dimension that also. We also give it a parameter, new parameter. We'll go tabletop thickness. We give that a value of say 25, and we click OK. So we click our dimension, put in our parameter, so tabletop thickness is 25. So what we need to do is pick up our box, and we just drag it up and lock it in. So what we'll do, we'll use our align tool, and we'll click that, our reference plane for our underneath our tabletop, and we'll click the tops of our legs, and you can see there both moved at the same time. We'll lock that in. Okay, so we'll go to our 3D view, and there you go. This is our table. Very simple but effective. Also, for this table, we'll just save this table. We'll go up to new type, and we'll go. We'll just save it as type 1. So that table there is called type 1. So what we'll do is we'll make 2 more tables. We'll go a new type, save it as type 2, and we're going to change a few parameters. So the length we'll double, so we'll make it 1200. Table height we will move to 700. Tabletop thickness we move to 40, and the width we will reduce to, no, we keep it the same. Okay, so we hit apply. So watch our model here, you can see it's going to change, and there it is. I'll just press OK. So slightly larger desk, well, from a coffee table to a desk, we should say. So we'll save that. We'll do one more, so that's type 2. We'll go new type, and we'll save it as type 3, just for the sake of this tutorial. We can also change leg thickness, so we put them up to 60. We'll go 1500 for length. Table height, go 600, we'll go down. Tabletop thickness, we'll go back to 20, and the width we will go 800 and hit apply. So watch our model again, we will see it's going to change once we hit apply. There you go. So you can see there the tabletop has gone down, we've gotten wider, and our legs have gotten thicker. So press OK. So what we can do with this is we can make sure just we save it before we go in there. You can open up a new architectural template. Press OK. We're just going to draw on a floor here just so we can see them. So press OK. So up here we can toggle from different views and from different projects and families. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our 3D view of our table. We're just going to click this button here, load into project. Sometimes there's a window comes up there and it says to bring in all the parameters and stuff, but it mustn't be set up on this computer, so we'll just, you can see there's our table. I think that's our type 1. So what we do is go over to properties, and we can see here that's our type 1, and here we have all our types. So we'll just click type 2, put type 2 in there, and we put type 3 there as well. So you can see there from the top view that we obviously have different types. So we'll just switch over to our 3D. We'll change the shaded. So as you can see, we have different types of tables, all drawn from the one Revit family. So
Thanks for watching. For more information on GMIT letterfack, just go to their website, YouTube, Twitter and Facebook pages.